I think that there are truck teams, there are rally teams that maybe have some inventory. It's very slim, but there is some inventory out there of a race or two where I'd consider a guy like you. Just how the way that you have came into our building and the impact that you've had on the people that you've connected with here, and how great of an experience it was for our team to go to the racetrack with you. They love the emotion, they love the passion, they love how much it mattered to you, and it energized them.
Yeah.
And I think other teams would benefit, from that same experience. You gotta, if you got one of the top 15 or top 20 truck or rally teams out there that needs a little shot in the arm in terms of culture or some energy on the shop floor, that'd be a heck of an opportunity for them, where not only are you getting something out of it, I think the team benefits from that experience as well. But I'm hoping, that the opportunities come. I really do. If they don't, you have a long runway in front of you to do basically about anything you want. You would be a valuable asset in any race shop, in just about any role. Like if you truly, setting the racing aside for a minute, you're 37 years old. You just told me you know the sport like the back of your hand. You know every role. You know how to manage people. You know how to run a race team. Like there's not a role in a shop like ours or any O'Reilly or Truck Series team, maybe even Cup teams. There's not a role in there that you wouldn't be able to find yourself in and be comfortable. And so regardless of how many years you race, I think that a future in this sport in some capacity, even beyond our Cars Tour and late model stock ranks, I believe there's real potential there for you and huge value for whoever would give you that opportunity. I'm going to, as your friend, always encourage you, to find opportunity and to seek opportunity. I know you probably enjoy where you live, you enjoy your farm, you've worked hard to have those things, and you can have them. You can have them, and a role in whatever part of the motorsports world you want. Make a living doing it, right? But we'll always be in your corner, man. It's
I appreciate it,
dude. I've when you raced against Josh, you were a competitor. We admired you, we respected you, but you were a guy we wanted to beat. Josh told me that you were a good dude and that he respected you, and I assumed those same feelings because of my trust in Josh and what he sees and does out on the racetrack with you. And I'm thankful, I didn't know that this would happen. I couldn't have told you 3 years ago we'd be doing this, right? But whatever it's, that night at Martinsville, again, I don't know if you'd have got that opportunity if you win that race.
Yeah.
I really don't.
My wife said it best the other night. She was like, when we rode home from Martinsville that night, you were dejected and, disappointed. And he's like, look what door opened from that. And she said the other night when I was kicking myself for, missing the shift and tearing up cars because I know how much money and time that is, she knew that I was beating myself up that night. And she was like, last September we rode home with the same feeling. And she was like, you did incredible today. Like, you did what a lot of people didn't realize what you could do. And she was like, we've been here before. And she was like, just trust the process.
That's right.
And so she's been encouraging on that aspect of it and supportive. And that part means a lot because for me, I've always been critical of my mistakes more so than what I did right. And I just always wanted to be perfect and and it's a difficult sport to be that way. But I feel like it's the only way that you get better. You got to critique yourself and be hard on yourself at times, but you also got to move on from it and be confident at the next one that, hey, I'm gonna kill it today.
Yeah.
And that's the part. Like, you can have your little feel sorry for yourself for a little bit, but it's time to roll on.
I love that, man. I'm telling you, it takes. She's a great example of what it takes to dig ourselves out of some of them moments.
Yeah,
you got to have somebody in the riding in the car with you to tell you to get your head out of your ass.
That's right.
And she's right. Like, that Martinsville race opened a door. What happened this past weekend will open a door. You don't know what's on the other side of it, but it's going to create opportunity. More people know who you are than they did the week before.
Yeah.
And you're a better race car driver, a better person than you were a week before. All through that experience, you're better off now, today. And certainly there's some benefit and some things in your future that are going to come from it. And we'll just have to wait and see what that is.